This is Sharon, and on behalf of AssetPlus, we would like to welcome all our partners to today's webinar, Scaling to Success, How to Build a 1 Crore SIP Book. We are thrilled to have you here with us for what promises to be an insightful session where you will get to hear from the real-time achievers. Today, we are happy to have with us Mr. Balaji, Head of Sales and Distribution, with over 20 years of experience in the mutual fund industry. Mr. Balaji has been a driving force behind building and scaling the sales operations at AssetPlus. His expertise, passion, and strategic insights have been instrumental in helping our partners achieve new heights, and it's an immense pleasure to welcome him to the session. Thank you for being here, sir. We are also excited to introduce our two special guests and shining stars of the session, Mr. Ulhas Tilekar and Mr. Sathish Kumar. Both of them are AssetPlus partners who have achieved a remarkable milestone by building a 1 crore SIP book. Their journeys are a testament to what's possible with the right strategies, dedication, and client-centric approach. We can't wait to hear their stories, the challenges they overcame, and the secret behind their success. I would like to request Mr. Balaji to take over and start the session for us today. Thank you.
Thank you, and namaskar to all. Welcoming all for a very interesting and special session today. So why it is interesting and special is that we are having the people who have achieved and the people who are responsible of doing business. It is none other than the MFDs, one among us who are there in today's session. So what is this session is about is that it's scaling to success. How to build a 1 crore SIP book. So while thinking about this session, what I was thinking always is, in many of the sessions, we have bought many of the personalities who have been known into the industry. But what I had missed to do is that I forgot to highlight the personalities who have done and who have achieved in our platform itself. So these are the hidden gems who have been doing very excellently well, and they have been achieving a very big milestone in the last few years in the platform. So we are excited to have you all here, and we are looking forward to have an insightful and inspiring discussion today. So this does not has any PPT or it does not has any great content to speak here. The everything is built among the two speakers who have been presented here in today's session. So today we are going to delve into the journey of building a successful SIP book, a journey that requires not just skill and strategy, but also the 3 P's which I keep telling in all the meetings, that is passion to create value for your client, patience to be consistent into this business, and persistence. So to have the passion and deep commitment to client success. Systematic investment plan, SIPs, are the pillars of disciplined investing. They offer a simple yet powerful way for clients to build wealth over the long term by investing consistently without the need to worry about market timing. But while the concept is straightforward, achieving the milestone of 1 crore SIP book requires a strategic approach, a tough game to achieve 1 crore with clear goals. Most importantly, the ability to build trust and long-term relationship with the clients. Our goal for this session is to give you a glimpse into what it takes to scale your SIP book to such a height. Today, we have around 11,500 plus partners, but the problem into this business is that many of the partners are struggling to do even 5 SIPs per month. It is because of the lack of focus to do SIPs. They are doing successfully in mutual funds, they are doing successfully in lump sum, but building 5 SIPs also is getting difficult in today's scenario. So that's the reason that we have invited the people who have successfully done this. So we have with us in panel today Mr. Sathish, Mr. Vaishali Ulhas Tilekar, experienced and successful MFDs who have navigated the challenges, grabbed the opportunities, and achieved this remarkable milestone. They will be sharing their insights, strategy, and the key lessons they have learned along the way. Whether you are a seasoned professional or just starting out into the mutual fund distribution business, I am sure that everybody will find value and plenty of takeaways in today's session. Why SAP are game changers? Why do I keep telling that please build SAP, please build SAP? Is that SAP is a very simple product and not just another financial product. It's a movement that empowers clients to build their wealth, reach their dreams, and create a secure future without the stress to trying to time the market. SIP teaches discipline, harness the power of compounding, make investing accessible to everyone, whether they are trying to invest 500 per month or 50,000, it is applicable to everyone. So if you want to go for a movie, if a movie is being acted in South by Rajinikanth or by Kamal Hassan or in North by Amitabh Bachchan, it attracts all the kind of people. It doesn't only attracts the class people, it attracts the mass. So SIP is a mass product where everybody can come and invest. What it takes is to have a simple concept to thriving into this business. And that's exactly what we are here to uncover today. What to expect from this session? We will be start by hearing each speaker's story, how they got into the business, challenges that they faced, and what inspired them to keep pushing forward. We will dive into some of the strategies they use to grow their client base, the importance of client education, and the role of digital platform in scaling their SIP book. And we will also explore how they set and monitor their target, maintain long-term client relationship, leverage word of mouth and referrals to expand their reach. And I will also encourage all the partners to have a discussion at the end of the session to ask few questions that in this session. And also feel free to jot down your queries that you might have as we go along this session. And setting the stage for success. Now, before we kick off things, let me set the stage. Scaling a SIP book for 1 crore, it doesn't happen overnight. So it's about the passion, patience, and persistence that keeping the client's needs first. It's about educating them, guiding them, and being that trusted advisor. Our speakers today have just done this, just that, and they have built their success on back of their principles. They have turned small beginning into massive achievements, and today they are here to share how you can do the same. And having told this, 10 years, 11 years before, SIP book was 8,190 roughly oddly close. Today, there is 24,000 123 crores, which is hitting into the market every month. So that means that SIP is growing like anything. And out of this 24,000 crores, 70% of the investment is coming into regular code, regular business, which is not into direct, is coming into regular. And it is coming via the mutual fund distribution community. So from here, I would like to invite our stars, Mr. Sathish and Ulhas Tilekar, who are there as the successful mutual fund distributors into our platform. They have joined 2021 since the time that we have been having the so many problem into AssetPlus building stage. They have been into the platform from the beginning. Sharin, could you please help me to share the profile of Mr. Satish and Ulhas before going into the session?
Mr. Sathish Kumar is the founder of Creating Wealth Company. He has helped more than 10,000 investors by increasing their net worth and wealth. He has 2 decades of experience in financial services in several companies like ICICI Prudential and Citibank for 15 years. He has been a media columnist in Nanayam Vikatan since 2021 April. He is the author of financial series like Middle Class to Millionaire and Target Crorepati at 40, which got featured in Puduyugam TV, Kalyana TV, etc. He is also a speaker who has conducted more than 500 workshops about personal finance, equity investing, and wealth management. Mr. Kumar's YouTube channel consists of 600 plus videos on equity investing, mutual funds, and personal finance. It's a great privilege having you here, sir. Our next guest is Mr. Ulhas Tilekar, a seasoned professional with a unique blend of expertise in technology and finance. With a strong software background, Mr. Tilekar has worked both in India and Australia, gaining valuable insights into the global financial landscape. Before venturing into financial advisory, Mr. Tilekar built an impressive career in the tech world, serving as a lead analyst at Bank of America for 5.5 years and as a solution architect at Amazon Web Services for 5 years. He embarked on his journey as a mutual fund distributor in 2021, driven by a desire to give back to the community after achieving his own financial freedom at the age of 44. Today, Mr. Tilekar is the founder of Zen Wealth for You, a firm dedicated to helping families achieve financial independence through a structured and thoughtful approach. With over 747 clients and managing more than 1.28 crores in SIP investments, Mr. Tilekar has become a trusted advisor in the realm of personal finance. His deep industry knowledge spans financial planning, wealth accumulation, and preservation. His unique combination of analytic acumen and passion for financial wellness makes him a guiding light for those seeking to secure their financial future. We are thrilled to have him with us today. Mr. Balaji, over to you now.
Thank you. So very good introduction for both the partners. So many of the times that whenever I go for the meeting, if I tell a partner is coming from a banking background, they tell that he would have got clients from the banking. But today we have two different personalities. One is Mr. Sathish, who comes from banking and who has created a big change from what he has been doing. He has been addressing various YouTube channels, he has written a book and he has been driving his career very differently. Plus Mr. Ulhas, who is coming from software background. So for both of them, one common goal is that how to create clients crorepati or how to create wealth for the clients. And both of them have achieved 1 crore plus SIP book. So I would like to invite first Mr. Sathish Kumar to share your insights that how was your journey, Mr. Sathish?
Hey, thank you, Balaji, and thank you, AssetPlus, for having me here first, for allowing me to share my journey to all the budding mutual fund distributors here. So I started my mutual fund distribution in 2017, and 2017 to 2018, 1 year, the first 12 months was absolutely learning phase, I would say. It was, I could not able to generate even 25 lakh of asset under management in the entire year. Not even 25 lakhs in the first 1 year. Having from a banking background, knowing all the products from the financial services industry, and then I started learning business, and then I'm doubling up my AUM every single year. And today, 2024, yes. So that's about my journey in mutual fund distribution.
Very nice. How about you, Mr. Ulhas?
Hi, great evening to all of you. So, I just as introduced, I belong to the software background, and with 22 years of software experience, I achieved my financial freedom at the age of 44. And then instead of earning crores of rupees of annual package and salary, I decided what I can do for the society. And with the strong family background of helping people, uh, in my 22 years of career, I got a chance to help so many families, not only financially, economically, or maybe emotionally also. And then I decided why not to make this as my career, or make this as my passion, that if I achieved my financial freedom at the age of 44, normal retirement age is of 60 years, right? So with those 14 years of 14 years remaining with me, can I contribute this whatever learnings I have in achieving my financial freedom to the society? So 2 years back, we started our office, and from then, yes, in the beginning it's difficult to achieve or invite our whatever friends, families, and all. But since that trust is already there, people or maybe doing business is very simple for me. And we can talk in depth in the subsequent questions.
Yeah. So what I would like to know is that it will be useful for many of the other partners also. When you were starting out, what were some of the biggest challenges that you faced and how did you overcome? I remember 2021, both of you did not have offices. You were doing at home during COVID, but today both of you are having office, and I think you have employed 4 people to work with you. So how did you overcome these challenges and how did you succeed this? You can start from Satish.
Um, Yes, as I mentioned that it was only 25 lakh of asset under management in the entire 12 months of my first year. So, but I started learning business. What is business? So, what client expectations are, what they actually require. It is not about me knocking their door and selling the products. If you go and sell mutual funds, if you go and sell systematic investment plan, they will never buy from you. For example, let's take a charger as an example. One moment. Let's say this is a charger. If I say that this charger is a 400 megawatts charger, nobody will buy. But if I say that this actually charges your phone in 10 minutes flat, whatever, 10 minutes time, you will get 100% of your battery. That means that people will start buying from you. So I started selling solutions, not products. It is very easy. It is very common. Everyone will say that. But the difference is not only the solution, they expect to buy products from an expert. See, the same charger is available with you, the same charger is available in the market. Now they know that, okay, there is a charger which actually charges in flat 10 minutes time. My battery will be 100%, but they won't buy it from you. They will buy from elsewhere. So start positioning yourself as an expert. Now think of all your buying decisions. You buy everything from the best shops, right, or best site. You will do reviews, you will search, and you will see the best prices, and then you make your decision. That is how people also buy. They buy mutual funds, but the only thing is that in their vicinity, in their environment, whoever is an expert, they go, they actually buy it from them. So that's the difference. I think that it started working in my business, and now my business is actually doubling up every year now.
Correct. I remember March, you are at 1 crore achievement. Now you are at 1.6 crores of SIP. I think you will be crossing 2 crores by this year. Great. How about you, Mr. Ulhas?
Yes, so you rightly mentioned that at the age of in the year of 2021, we don't have a office. I used to operate from home because I have taken retirement. I'm not, and I'm also not sure how response will be there for my initiative. People know me that I achieved my financial freedom and taken retirement from Amazon Web Services. So, but believing that and gaining trust. So people trust you, but when they are investing money with you, they need some brand value, your knowledge. They check knowledge, what value they are you are going to provide for them. So that was the initial scenario. And when in 2021, when I started this initiative, I was working from my home, and my son was in 12th standard. So people used to visit my home. We used to do chit chatting, tea, coffee breaks, and all. But during that time, my family schedule was getting disturbed. So my wife said to me that since you are getting, means people are starting coming to our home, and my son's education is getting disturbed, please move out of the house. Okay. So due to her, she forcefully asked me to go out and do my business. So when starting this office, so why to go for a simple office? Okay. So I went and I purchased, no, not purchased, rented a decent office in good locality in Pune. And since I was financially free, I thought of why not to sponsor our office, because I was not aware of the response, how much response I will get. So I set aside 3 years of on the expenses aside from whatever financial freedom, specific wealth I achieved. And then I started. So I started with ground reality that I have to pay the rent, I have to pay the salaries, I have to pay the utility bills. But then once you set up your office, people will start trusting you, because it becomes or it gives a signal to the families or people who are visiting that you are actually very serious with the business. Okay.
Great. And so can you share some examples of how you educated a client about benefit of SAP and what was their response? Because most of the times what I see is people carry one pages, people carry PPT, they show calculators and all. But how to convince the client what to do there? Maybe Satish, you can take up this question.
Sure. See, number one is that they buy solution. So I don't show any calculations. The calculation comes the later part, the second part. The first part is that ask some questions. They have, so number one is that some clients, investor already know that they have a need to invest. They have financial goal, but they don't know how to achieve it. The second client is, the second type of investor is, they don't even know they have a financial goal. So we need to identify that. We need to identify that. What if this happens? Are you prepared? What have you done for this? If someone says that health insurance is not important, I tell them that go to the nearest hospital and see how people are having a conversation in next to ICU room. If you don't have a retirement plan, go to the nearest retirement home and see people how they are suffering. Or you go to the nearest ATM. An old man will be sitting as a security guard. He does not have a choice. He also want to retire, play with his grandchildren, but he did not plan. What have you done? What will you do? These are the questions. Some people already know there is a requirement. Some people, they don't know, but it's our job to identify it and to showcase them. So these are the emotional things. It breaks down and they ask you, Satish, what should I do now? Then the SAP comes alive. That's it.
Great, great, interesting. So this session might be a little bit slow while you are listening, but there is no other option because we have two leaders to share their thoughts. So next, Mr. Ulhas, can you share your thoughts on this?
Okay, so whenever any family visits our office, so first thing is we don't discuss if some person comes alone. Okay, we insist that they should come with husband or wife. Okay, so both of them should be there, and if the kids are more than 12 years old, they should accompany the discussion. That is first criteria we are having. Second thing, when they reach our office, I ask them what goals they want to achieve. Okay, and to my surprise, many people are not aware of what goals they want to achieve in their life. For example, they are having kids. Maybe the son is in 10th standard or daughter is in 6th standard. They are not aware how much cost is required for the graduation, post graduation, or their marriages. What will be the cost required for their retirement? Okay. Uh, People are behind. Means, for example, I can simply suggest that people, means our education system teaches how to earn money. Okay. But our education system doesn't teach how to grow that money. Okay. How to keep it safe. That we don't teach. And that is the issue. And there is one more uh, problem our education system is having is like we don't know how to think. Okay. So people are spending 22 days or 24 days in earning money, but they are not spending 22 minutes also in a month how to invest that money, how to grow that money, and how to achieve their financial goals. Okay. So when reach to our office, I ask the first question, what dreams you want to fulfill? Okay. Then they start that we need, my son wants to become MBBS, my daughter wants to become lawyer. So I ask them, how much is the education cost now and maybe the 10 years later? Okay. So do you know the inflation in our education system? So people are not aware. They are thinking that they will manage things, but we are here to give them guidance that whatever they are thinking is will not be sufficient if they don't plan it properly. Good.
I also remember for every client, you keep making a goal planning in our CRM tool that we have. For every client, you have that. Great. And what are the key attributes that you believe clients look for in an MFD? And how do you ensure you meet those expectations? Satish, sir?
The first, the skill what they look for is that the expertise. Are you adequately capable to solve my financial problem? See, the clients comes in different sizes and shapes. For me, I have rupees 500 SIP to I have 5 lakh SIP per month. If someone is doing a 500 SIP, it's very easy because there is a necessity. But if someone is doing a 5 lakh SIP per month, probably most probably that he might be richer than you or not. If someone is already richer than you, he will be definitely most intelligent, smart, and an expert. But you need to prove him that you might be smart or intelligent, but in my field, I am the expert. Without the money management techniques, without investment techniques, he cannot be a rich and successful person. A person who already have, let's say, 50 crore rupees, he might want to invest to 5 crores with you. A 50 crore rupee person who already have a wealth is definitely intelligent. He has made that 50 crores by investing in various product. But you need to convince him that still I can able to give you a better product. So that comes with expertise. And second, trust. Nobody gives you money just like that. Money is sensitive. Money is confidential. You need to tell them that I have empathy. It is a hard work money. It is a very transparent product. I will help you to multiply this money responsibly. That responsible, that trust, that expertise, that makes all the difference.
Well said. How about you, Ulhas?
Okay. So since I myself achieved financial freedom and that journey was not that smooth. Okay. And I have not got any expert help while achieving that financial freedom journey. So I simply become a brand for people that so many people are willing to achieve their financial freedom. So I myself inform them what journey I have gone through, how much patience you need. Okay. And that trust factor will always be there if you are very honest and genuine in whatever you are saying. Okay. So if you are thinking good for them, the trust will surely build. Even if you are and they are unknown to you, but whatever if you are telling it with honesty, that will always appeal to them. For example, I am not having any commerce background, to be frank. I am from engineering background. Okay. And now few CAs are investing with me. Then a lady with from Udaipur. I am Udaipur. She is having expertise in means MBA in finance. She is managing companies' wealth, and I am managing her wealth. Because you need to think out of box because everyone is going through the problems, right? And if you bring out the solutions for them, means for example, I can simply say that in Maharashtra there is a very famous dish called as vada pav. You might have heard about it. So in vada pav, the main ingredient is potato. So what is the cost of potato? Okay, it is might be 40 or 60 rupees kg. But when you convert it to potato chips or maybe the vada pav, it's that 440 rupees cost will increase to 400 rupees or 800 rupees per kg. Okay, that processing brings the value. Raw potato doesn't bring any value. If it is get processed, it brings value. We have to play the same role in people's life that if they are coming to us, they are bringing problems. We have to provide them solutions. And those solutions should be very simple, appealing, and realistic for them. And if we are able to show that they are able to achieve those goals through our strategic planning, simply they will trust you.
Great. So many of the times we have a lot of SIP materials, marketing material, PPT, many of the things are there. Can you both tell us what kind of an approach to marketing and promoting SIPs you have done, and what kind of campaigns, tools that has been more effective, so that other co-partners also we can experiment those things?
I
Anyone of,
don't use tools.
okay.
I use stories. I tell them stories.
Hmm.
See, there are two ways of stories. One story is can create fear. So tell them a story that, say, I met a customer, I met an investor. Oh, but you need to have an audience when you have to tell a story. That can be one that can be one to many, one to one or one to many. So tell them that how people are suffering without actually doing a preparation. It's all about emotions. I don't go to the calculation. I don't spend most of my time in calculation part. That is my approach, and I'm successful with that particular approach. There is no right, there is no wrong. Please use the tools, but this is working for me. Playing with that emotions. So what if? Why people are suffering if they are not doing financial goal, and how people are really happy if they are prepared for some financial goals. Financial goals are something non-negotiable. If my kid is studying 10th standard, in 2 years time she will graduate to engineering, or she will graduate to arts or some kind of a college. But if I don't have money, can she wait for 1 year? No, she can't. Once she completes 12th, she have to go to college, and I have to be prepared. If you are not prepared for your retirement, you are the one going to suffer. Look at him, he is suffering. Don't make his mistake. So the tools comes later. The calculation comes later. When they ask the counter question, what should I do now? That's about the first step I take.
So more of a storytelling you give in the real-time examples.
Real-time examples always works.
Okay.
Pick up a story from the society where you can actually, every 5 minutes you can see a person. So that kind of a story always works. They relate it. They can able to visualize when you actually speak. Numbers they forget.
Great, great. How about you, Ulhas?
Yes, so as a SI for SIP campaigning and all that kind of stuff, I have not done. So as Satish sir said rightly, that if you tell them stories, okay, so that will be appealing. Storytelling works much better instead of showing numbers. But one thing we should remember, that stories should be related to them. Okay, so if they are having genuine issues related to kids' education, tell them stories related to how they can achieve, or how other members or other investors with you achieved that freedom related to the education of their kids. Okay, but when you are saying that how you are expanding your SIPs, or that, or how you are increasing your SIP business, the thing comes when if you build a trust for that client, if they start seeing the result, okay, and if you are genuinely helping them to solve their issues, they themselves will refer to us. Okay, so means my whole business comes from organic growth. I don't do any kind of marketing till date. So all is through mouth publicity. And what I can say, that the best marketing is the marketing where you don't spend a single rupee. Okay. So if people are referring, people are saying that you are trustworthy, you are helping them. And I came up with that solutions architect background. So when I used to provide solutions for maybe 2,400 startup organizations in India, that mindset has already developed. So if some family visits us with their issues, maybe within just 5 minutes, I am able to provide them the best solution possible based on their current scenarios. So everyone, if develops that kind of mindset to help the people or families visiting to you, that how your thought or how your planning is going to solve their issues, business, or they will be yours.
I think more I've listened that you have been doing financial planning with the family. So many times I've listened that family, you have been doing that. I think one more thing that you have missed to highlight is that from both of you is both of you have been doing investor education program very continuously. Every month I see one program where Satish does or Ulhas does where you bring 100 or 150 clients for every meeting. Any takeaway on that? Should other MFDs also should do investor awareness program, or do you think that will this become a success if we do this thing?
Absolutely. So far, in the last from 2018 to 2024, 6 years, I have done 500 physical programs. 500 physical programs from 2018 to till COVID times, almost 2 years. Every Sunday, I used to conduct this IAP in my office, because not every time the AMC sponsor. At those times, the my AUM with AMC was very less. They won't actually support you. So how can you actually create a IAP at a free of cost? You invite, you do free financial planning. You tell them that how money I can actually multiply. So I have done continuously 52 plus 52, 104 IAPs direct in the first 2 years of my business, and it works. Why it works? Number one, when you teach somebody, they perceive you as an expert. Only an expert can contribute knowledge to others. Guru can contribute knowledge to disciples. So they treat you as a guru. They want to buy you when the IAP gets over. But when they want to purchase mutual funds, they will definitely come back to you. And IAP, after completing the IAP, don't leave them just like that. Continuously engage with them. Whoever participate in your IAP, continuously come engage with them. So they will definitely buy SIP from you. And IAP is not only means that you take money from an AMC and do it in a very 4-star hotel or 3-star hotel. You can do free IAPs. You can conduct IAPs in your own office. You can go to corporates. Any corporate who has more than 5 people, simple 5 people, you can meet 5 people office. You can actually do IAPs, 25 IAPs in a month. If you are so serious in your business, you can actually knock the door of offices where 5 people are there. You can actually meet 5 into 25. That means what? 750 clients you can meet, and I am telling you, you can definitely get 25 SIPs per month. It is easy. Only thing is, all you have to have focus. Do you want to do an SIP? That's it.
Well said. Well said. How about you, Ulhas?
Yes, I'm not that extensive. I have not conducted extensive IIPs like Mr. Satish. I conducted 9 IIPs and around more than 900 people joined our IIPs. But what I try to give in IIPs or the corporate sessions I conduct is to deliver value for them. Okay. So whether they are going to do business with me or not, that is different story. But my intention is to provide them value. Okay. Change their mindset, change their thought process. And there are few people, means I know that they said that we are doing SIPs already with our relative. We will not come to you, but your session was eye-opener. But I will inform my colleagues or my friends to do business with you. So that kind of things will also happen. Okay. But at least you people will become aware that you are in this business and you are the best person to guide them. So getting exposure to be 900 or 1,000 people just within 2 years through this IIP or corporate sessions is a good exposure I can see.
Education, doing education again. But somehow I am not able to convince my other 6,500 partners who are active in the system. I keep doing common IAPs across all the locations, but I get very handful of people who bring the clients. I still don't understand how do I crack this code where every partner will ask me, do IAP in every location. I'm still in a puzzle on that. And how do you maintain the strong long-term relationship with your clients and ensure they continue the SIP for a long term? Because now if you see out of 24,000 crores, around 30% of SIPs are hitting the market. But what is your strategy? I can see, Satish, you handle around 1,100 clients in our platform in AssetPlus. Mr. Ulhas handles around 800 clients in our platform with the SIP. But what's your strategy here?
See, I have touch points and I can tell you how many times I am actually touch base with the customer. I have statistics for that. So 52 weeks in a year, I send them and every week a newsletter, a simple newsletter which give them an update about the current micro and macro fundamentals, market information, mutual fund corner, and whatever the blogs which I write. That's it. So that actually keeps my name a recalling, the bells ringing with the customer. Okay, Satish is my financial advisor and he continuously very active in my business. I don't want them to read my newsletter. That is not my intention. My intention is that every week they need to recall my name. Okay, Satish is my financial advisor and I don't want to move out from Satish. Protection. Second thing, when you send continuously, they also see that I have done 160 newsletters so far. 160 means 3 straight years. Every Monday, every single Monday, I have done that. That shows the commitment I have for my business. And
Yes,
whenever
I do receive your newsletters every Monday. Consistently, you keep publishing that.
I crossed 160. That means that whenever I send a newsletter, whenever they have any surplus, I get a response message. Satish, I have 10 lakhs. I have 25 lakhs. I wanted to invest. I wanted to increase my SIP. Some kind of response. So that means that, so 52 times I engage and religiously, I bucket my customer into 4 categories: elite, gold, silver, and bronze. For elite, gold, and silver, I do 4 reviews in a year. So 52 plus 4, 56 times I actually voluntarily touch base, and whenever they have problems, they message me. So that's how I keep engaging my customers.
Very good insight. Very good insight. How about you, sir? Ulhas? Ulhas?
Okay, so one thing is there that whatever touch base point, I'm not doing that extensively. But people are visiting our office. If they are passing by, they are just visiting our office, and they want to drink coffee with me. Okay. So lot of investors are just coming to visit our office. They want to discuss their personal issues. Okay. And it's not related to only finance. Okay. They should become your family members. So whatever happening in their family, and if it is important, they should convey that to you. That kind of relationship you should develop. And even in that case, if you don't do regular meetups, you should be there in their minds, because whenever there is a problem or whenever there is an achievement in their family, they should be willing to share with you. That kind of relationship you have to develop. And second thing, you ask question how you will continue with the long-term SIPs, right? So
Yes.
that question is actually, if you tell them what is important for them. For example, if somebody's son is 10 years old and he is going to do his 12th at the age of 18th, and after that he is supposed to go for graduation, and he requires maybe 20 lakhs or 40 lakhs of funds. If you convey that very clearly, that till that next 8 years, you have to build maybe corpus of maybe 20 lakhs or 40 lakhs. If you send that goals clearly, and if that is in front of them, they will never stop the SIP. They will, because the education thing, marriage thing is such emotional to our hearts that we don't stop SIPs even if we are in difficulty. Because every parent want to see betterments of their kids. And if that is attached, if your investments are attached to the goals, people will never stop SIPs.
I can see a clear difference between both of you. One person says it's a process where he keeps giving a quarterly update, review, and connection with the client with one or the other form by newsletter, and you do it in a different way. So there's a very good difference. So
Yes, and
I'll have
more thing, means I also write articles, and
Very
those are not related to finance at all.
okay. Okay.
So those are for emotional behavior, philosophical articles, how to live life. Okay, so those kind of things, and people actually wait for my articles. If I don't say maybe after 1 day or maybe within 10 days or 15 days, they ping me, what has happened? If you are not well, you are not written any article during this period. So I don't write any article related to finance, but whatever learnings I have got from reading maybe hundreds and thousands of books, I want to share with my people.
Good. So I'll just ask one last question from my side and we'll move on with the partners to ask few questions. What would you advise you give to the MFDs present in this call on how to build SIP book 1 crore? So it's an advice for me also because I would want like you, many of the people to come. So we have another 4 partners who are going to touch 1 crore in the next few months itself. So Satish, what is your advice or your suggestions?
First, you need to have an aspiration. You need to have a vision. Whatever, it need not be 1 crore. Let's say 25 lakh, let's say 10 lakh, let's say 5 lakh.
Milestone.
Whatever, milestones. You need to have a vision because success happens twice. First, success happens in your mind, and then the success happens in the reality. So, first, aspiration. Second one, the focus. How much time you think about that particular plan milestone in your mind? They say that an average man having 60,000 thoughts per day. But I have to build a 10 lakh of SIP, or I have to build a 1 crore of SIP. How many times it comes into your mind? That's a question you ask yourself. That will tell you how serious you are on this particular line of business. If it is coming only 10 times, if it is coming only 1,000 times, you are not serious. If it is coming 25 times every single day, I need to hit that 1 crore, I need to hit that 50 lakhs, I need to hit that 10 lakhs, then you are focusing on that particular goal. Second is focus. Third is plan. What are the plans you have in order to achieve it? IAPs, workshops, blogs. There are plenty. I need to at least meet 750 people. That means that every single day I need to go knock the door of a small business, MSME, medium and small scale business. What are the plans you have in order to achieve it? And finally, take action. You have everything in your mind and only in your mind or in a paper, but you don't take any action. It won't materialize. If you have all the 4 things in your business, there is no stopping. You will be the number 1 MFD someday.
Great. One follow-up question for you, Satish. How does AssetPlus platform or digital platforms help you to build business?
So as you mentioned, I have 1,200 investors in AssetPlus platform as on today. Whatever the request comes to me, see, generally the day starts at 6:30. When my day starts at 6:30, I will have at least 5 to 6 WhatsApp, the request in my WhatsApp. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. See, in flat 20 seconds, I complete that request. I responded to my investors in WhatsApp by 6:30 itself. When I was working in a corporate, my work starts at what? 10 o'clock. But when I'm an entrepreneur, my work starts at 6:30 and I'm not compromising. I go to my badminton, I go to my gym, or I go to cricket. Whatever I want to do, I'll do, but I complete this thing. But Asset Plus helps me to do that in 20 seconds flat with an app. I don't have to open my laptop, do that, waste my time. On the go, I can do. So that is the convenience.
Super, super well said. How about you, Ulhas sir? What is your take for our MFDs present here?
Yes, okay. So to be frank, I have achieved this 1 crore SIP book, but I was not having any plan behind it. Okay, so I'm just 180-degree opposite to Mr. Satish. I started this initiative to help families. So it's not related to only finance, it's related to emotional things, their family problems. I'm glad to share that I was able to save few divorces, few suicides through this initiative. Okay. So that is one achievement, and I feel that once you become or you start the business as a mission, Okay, this is my mission. Till I reach my 60, I have to help at least 5,001 families to achieve their crore-patis. They are becoming crore-patis, and maybe 1,008 families to achieve their they are becoming millionaire. Okay, that was my goal for them. I don't have goal for myself. Okay, if I am thinking about making other people big, you yourself become big. Okay. Okay, that is one very simple philosophy. And now my that 700 or 800 families are working for me. They know that if they are going to achieve their financial freedom, their problems are getting solved with Mr. Ulhas, then all my friends, all my relatives should take his help. Okay, so for that reason, I don't do any kind of marketing, and still we are getting enough work for a day for 4 or 5 people. That it is not sufficient, means it is more than sufficient for a day. So, main motive is to help. Okay, it should be selfless help.
Understood. And how did AssetPlus help you, and how did the digital platforms are helping?
Okay, so actually means I should be very grateful. Achieving this or supporting maybe more than 700 families, it's not physically possible, to be frank. Okay, so since this is a digital platform, people can see whatever growth of their investment digitally through mobile apps or through the web client. So it's very genuinely they are thinking about investing with us. Okay, and that is possible only through AssetPlus, because lot of tasks which are very repetitive, which are very time consuming, those are very easy with AssetPlus. So I'm really grateful to AssetPlus. I say it again and again, and today also I say the same thing.
Oh, great. So I'll just take a few questions from the chat box, and then we will open up for a Q&A few minutes to ask with the partners also. So let me pick up one question. Kindly light on client acquisition strategy, how to acquire new clients. Any one of you can take this question.
Ulhas.
Okay. So acquiring is new client, just give support to the existing clients. Okay. They
Yes,
will bring their friends, families, neighbors. Okay. So just help and provide as much as help for that family. So in our offices, people come to filling their kids' college admission forms also. Okay. And the same kid, when it goes to the college, he brings maybe his 10 friends with us, because he knows that uncle is helping me and I can provide them help as well.
So one question I feel like asking, so someone has asked, sir, what is your age of retirement?
So I have taken retirement. Sorry.
It
Sorry,
might
sorry.
not be relevant in this meeting, but I felt like asking this question, your age of retirement.
So financially, I retired at the age of 44, but physically, as per the standard age, I want to retire at the age of 60.
How about you, Satish?
There is no age as
No
such.
retirement. No
There is
retirement.
no age as such. Till the time, see, this is not a work to get retire. This is about the contribution, transforming lives of people. If I can able to do million, I'll be happy to contribute. I'll be happy to transform. What will I do sitting at home? See, this job allows me to travel anywhere, work anywhere. This give me location freedom. This give me time freedom. This give me trial. Why should I retire? I need a purpose in my life. I already found a purpose in my life. I want to retire from this work. What I will do is I give job opportunities to as many people as possible. I will transform as many people lives as possible financially. I won't retire till the time I got my activity to do. I won't.
So someone has asked, sir, from 1,000 to 1 crore SIP book, how many years it took? That I will answer. I think 2021, both of them started into the platform. It has been 3.5 years to build that 1.5 crore SIP book by both of them. And we can just open up for Q&A that partners can ask in this session. Sharon, can you please open up for Q&A? Mr. Parth Gandhi, Parth Desai has raised the hands. Can you please unmute Mr. Parth Desai?
Yes.
Hello, Sathish sir, big fan.
Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Parth Desai. How are you?
I'm from Gujarat, Navsari. I have followed your YouTube channel. So, is it in Hindi okay? If there
Yes,
is no
sir.
problem?
Please, I'll try to. I understand mostly Hindi. I'll try to
Okay.
respond in English.
आपका YouTube चैनल मैंने देखा है, तो
Yes.
मेरा मेन सवाल यही था कि सोशल मीडिया से कितना ज्यादा फर्क पड़ता है और इम्पैक्टफुल कितना रहता है सर जी?
100%. I get all my leads only from my YouTube channel or social media. The word, the references, yes, it comes. The value comes. I cracked a 10 crore case that come from a reference. I cracked a 2 crore case that come from a reference. The value come from reference, but the volumes, that SIPs, that come only from social media, and it really works.
मैंने भी अभी थोड़ा चालू किया है इंस्टाग्राम पे थोड़ा
Yes.
स्टार्ट किया.
Consistency, do it for next 365 days. You will definitely get result. But don't even stop at the 364th day. One full year, do it, try it. It's fun.
Thank you.
Next, Sharon, can you please unmute Mr. Venkatesan RV?
Sir, good evening. This is Venkatesan from Madurai.
Solunga Venkatesan. Tell me, I'm sorry.
Sir, here objection handling from clients, like after நீங்க சார் தமிழ்ல நமக்கு வருது.
சொல்லுங்க தமிழ்லயே சொல்லுங்க.
இல்ல நீங்க சொல்ற மாதிரி நம்ம அவங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி இந்த ஒரு படிப்புக்கு இல்லைன்னா ஒரு ரிட்டையர்மெண்ட்டுக்குன்னு சொல்லும்போது மியூச்சுவல் ஃபண்ட்ஸ்ல கேரண்டீடு இல்லையே சார் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்களே, அது நம்ம எப்படி சார் இது பண்றது?
அவங்கள இக்னோர் பண்ணிட்டு அடுத்த கஸ்டமரை நீங்க பார்க்க போயிடுங்க. So if someone asking you for a guaranteed product, don't waste time on such people. That is what I say, that because I have very limited time, I don't see. If someone have a fixed mind that I wanted to invest all my money into a guarantee product, you can't convince them that okay, inflation is 6%. When you invest in a guarantee product, you will get only 8%. You will not multiply your money. It's very difficult for them to understand that. They won't understand. Tell them that is simply move on with it. When you have surplus leads, you want to find this as a problem, you move on to next client. That's all it is.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. We have next question from Mr. Burhan Rajput. Sharon, please unmute.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hi.
Thank you for the session. It's an amazing session. Sir, I have two questions. One is how you handle direct versus regular query as you have YouTube channel. So how you tackle these questions? Because in YouTube, many people are asking this question like direct में इतना मिलता है, regular में आप इतना लेते हो. This is one. And second question followed by कि आप YouTube से अगर आपका धंधा आता है, if you get business from YouTube, so how can you convert them into take SIP, sir? अगर थोड़ा आप थोड़ा insight देते हो.
Very good question. It is so difficult. It is not an easy thing, because anyone who is into social media, he 100% knows about direct platform. 100, and he himself wants to invest only in direct platform, not in regular platform. So 90% of my queries comes from like existing investor who is doing in direct platforms. So what I will do is I'll highlight the pitfalls. For example, yesterday the market tanked by 1.15% precisely. The mid cap fallen by 2.25%, and the mid cap has fallen by 3.68%. So whoever has maximum exposure with the thematic funds, small cap funds, whoever does not know how to do a proper asset allocation, their portfolio fell by more than 1%. Highlight to them, to tell them that, sir, Yesterday, market fell only by 1%. What is your fall in your personal portfolio? If it is more than 2%, your portfolio beta is very high. See, they understand. These customers understand because they are very knowledgeable customers. Whoever is there in social media, you can't bluff around them. You can't fool around them. But you need to play an intelligent game with the social media customers differently. So they understand and tell them that suppose when you travel, let's say that you are in US and you got a headache or stomach ache, and it was around let's say 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You can't consult a doctor in US and it will cost you 10,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees for a small headache. Nobody wants to spend that kind of money. Suppose if you are their advisor, or if they have a doctor as a friend, what they will do? Hey macha, in Tamil they call it as macha. Hey buddy, I have this problem. Can you help me? Then I will send them that, okay, take Dolo 650. And his headache will go off. He'll come back to India safely. That happens in financial journey also. People get fear at times sometimes. They lose confidence in their investing. How about a friend? It's not about the returns. Don't put all your points focusing on returns. No, returns is third, fourth, fifth. The friendship, the expertise. You can talk with an expert. You can't discuss your money related problem with your friend. Your friend is not an expert. Only I can able to solve. So if you project yourself in such a way that only you can help, only in the entire world, only you can help. Nobody can help because he does not have an access to a smart, intelligent mutual fund distributor, correct? To your subscriber or the known person, you are the most intelligent investor, sorry, the distributor. So project in that way, don't focus on returns. Return is secondary, tertiary. Returns, don't even speak about returns. If you project this way, he will be your customer for next 25 years. You will enjoy his trial income.
So I want to contribute for this question that
Please.
you can ask who are asking for direct and regular plan. So if that person is asking a question to you, so you said that this freedom is not possible with direct plan. Okay, there is guidance available with your regular plan. That feature is not at all available with a regular direct plan. Okay, that is first thing. Second thing, ask them how much you are getting the result from whatever investment you have done till date, and what difference you have made for other families. You can show the difference simply. If there is a combination of what he has delivered on doing his own and through the expert guidance, they will come to you, because nobody is an expert or nobody is too much knowledgeable about the field, but everybody needs help. And if there is a support available, then people will surely come to you.
Sharon, can you please unmute any of the last question from any of the participants? It's already 6:05.
Yes, Pavan Raju is unmuted now. Yeah.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I'm so sorry I won't be available on video. Just a simple question which I had before that. Really thankful for Mr. Ulhas and Satish, especially on the importance of a relationship and the importance of a process, because I see clearly two different mindsets there and differently yielding results. My question to both of you: what would be, you think, a balance of time? Because time is, everyone has the same 24 hours. How is that a distributor can allocate and balance time between, let's say, social media, cold calls, references, or IAPs or corporate sessions? So if you were to give a balance on the growth of AUM, let's say from 50 lakh to 1 crore to 1 crore to 5 crore, 5 crore to 10 crore over a 3 or 5 year cycle, what would be certain guidances you would give? Thank you so much.
So who will take this question first? Ulhas?
Yes, I can take. So yes, you said rightly that time is limited. So you need a team for this. Okay, first thing, because everything you can't do alone. But there is one, I like to share you one story that is from Ford. owner of the Ford company. So he shared one very beautiful thought that instead of me working for a day and earning $100, I will employ 100 people and I will earn $1 profit from each of them. Okay. So what will happen with that? He is leveraging the efforts or the employment power of 100 people, and that's those 100 people can go, reach to maybe 10,000 people also. So instead of earning $100 per day, I can earn $10,000. Okay, so you have to, since time is limited, you have to utilize your team. You should have a good team members. You should pay them well, and they should be trustworthy. For example, in my office, I don't call anybody as employee. They are all my partners, to be frank. And we offer them proper insurance cover as well. When I'm asking people to have proper insurance cover, and if my partners are not having that cover, that is not a good thing, right? So we dedicatedly provide that insurance cover as well. So I'm just talking about some team management here. And
Thank you.
second thing is like insurance cover is one thing, but for example, even if my organization is very small, there is recent evidence that one of my partner, she was pregnant, and even if it is not applicable for small organizations to pay the maternity benefits, I have given her all the maternity benefits. Okay, so that brings that you are thinking for employees or your partners, and they will think about you as well.
Great. Satish, you also want to answer for this?
Yes. See, there are so many ways you can bring in business: social media, cold calls, references, existing with the client, servicing with the client, doing IAPs, knocking the doors of corporate. So how to allocate your time? You have only 8 hours per day, right? What I will say is that you won't be successful in all these activities, but you need to do all these activities in order to find out what is your strength and where is the good conversion actually you are actually getting it from. Someone may be getting a good conversion from blogging. Someone may be getting a good conversion from IAP. Someone may be getting a good conversions from servicing the existing customer. You need to have a proper result oriented activity. I clearly know that by sending every activity, I know what is the result yield. By sending newsletter, how much yield I make. By sending one video, how many leads I actually get, how many leads I get, and how much conversion is happening. It is all metrics. So during a period of time, when you do this exercise over a period of time, let's say 1 year, 18 months, something like that, then only you can able to measure this. It won't happen in 2 months. It won't happen in 3 months. It is variable. So Jeff Bezos, one of the familiar businessman, is the wealthiest man in the planet. He have experimented and failed more than 1,000 failures. He experimented 1,000 things, 1,000 activities. He failed miserably in 950 activities, but 50 activities he has actually seen success, right? So you need to experiment all these activities and measure the results. Okay, this is coming, this is not coming, this is coming, and something will work for you. And pick up that activity, put most of your efforts there. 80-20 rule, Pareto. So put 80% of the effort where it brings you maximum results. Identify it will work. It's working for me. It will work for you.
So as we come to the end of today's webinar, I want to take a moment to thank you, all of you, for joining us. And it has been an absolute pleasure to host this session for me, Scaling to Success and How I Built One Crore SIP Book. I hope you find the insights and strategies shared by our esteemed speakers today valuable and inspiring. I have also been inspired by them. A big thank you to our esteemed guests, Mr. Sathish Kumar and Mr. Ulhas Tilekar, for sharing your incredible journey and practical tips. Your experiences have shown how you have been building a successful SIP book. It's not just because of numbers It is about how you have been building relationship, educating client, and having consistency in doing the work that what you have been doing continuously. And I deeply thank you, both of you, for joining this session today and honoring us here. Thank you, Mr. Sathish, and thank you, Mr. Ulhas. It's been great pleasure having you in our webinar today.
Thank you, AssetPlus, and thank you, Balaji, for giving this opportunity. Thank you, Ulhas, for your inputs, and I have noted down certain things.
Thank you, everyone, and really appreciate that you listened us patiently for this whole session. So really appreciate to all the audience as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. Thanks. We'll close the session. Thanks. Bye.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you, Balaji. Yes, thank you, participants. We hope seeing you in the next event. Bye.